Good morning, welcome to the Words of Hope. I'm Art VELASQUEZ, your host. Today we will talk about goodness, kindness, or faithfulness. Many a man proclaims his own loving kindness and goodness, but a faithful man who can find? Proverbs chapter 20, verse 6. There is a quite deep message in this verse that can enlighten a man who is drifting to the dangerous road of self-righteousness, a way that seems to be fulfilling and rewarding, a road to personal glorification and self-enthronement, sitting on the pinnacle of so-called success and fame. Self-righteousness might have started on the right path, but drifted along the private road of deception. It could be the result of believing that you can make it solo in your own without the help from outside world. Self-righteousness might have started in partnering with God, doing almost everything with God, becoming comfortable through the empowerment from God. One started to learn, deciding and doing little things on his own wisdom, that he started to function by default. Doing anything on his own power and might is slowly being conceited from the inside with the belief that God is working with him. But the truth is, God was taken out of the picture. Because of human nature, a man who once walked with God, do everything with God, started to function like God and sits on the pinnacle of glory, consuming what is rightfully God's. We can avoid the danger of self-righteousness by not proclaiming or publishing what we achieved and what goodness we did. Our kindness will not go unnoticed, so we do not necessarily show it to the world for appreciation, approval, and acknowledgement. Besides, it is God who enabled us to be kind, to be good, and to be able to do whatever we are doing with all of our effort and love. Besides, He is the only one we wanted to be glorified and exalted in our life. God will never miss any of the good things we did for God and the people, as He is not missing any of our pain and suffering. When we advertise our good deeds, posting on social media, we are not saying glory to God because God cannot be seen through it. You are the one who is glorified. Besides, you knew that God said, "Do not let your left hand cease what your right hand did." And when you pray, enter the room and close the door behind you in order that you do the good deed, as to be seen only by the Father who sees your deeds in secret. Nothing is secret from God, and we must be fully aware of the fact, so we never will be deceived and conceited. He is the Emmanuel, God with us. Let us be faithful to Him, because the last paragraph asks a very potent question. A faithful man who can find? From the Old Testament to the New Testament, God is not looking for skills, ability, talent, or good deeds for Him to bestow His power and trust. But He is always looking for faithful people whose backup He will give. Good deeds are only good when kept in secret, where God is the only one who holds the key. So there you have it. God bless you. Until next time, God bless you. Shalom.